6 early warning signs of a weakened body. If you see the first 2, don't hesitate. What if your body had been trying to warn you for weeks, but you didn't know how to listen? Hello dear friends, and welcome back to Elderly Voices. I'm Dr. Eric Bergman. Let me begin with a difficult truth. Most serious health conditions don't begin suddenly. They whisper. Quietly. Gently. Almost politely. A little fatigue here. A bit of dizziness there. A day of poor appetite, then another and another. By the time symptoms become loud, by the time disease shows up with a name, we've often already missed the soft signals. That's why early awareness is everything, especially after age 60. In today's video, I want to share with you something I consider life-saving. The 6 early warning signs that your body is becoming weaker, and why the first 2 must never be ignored. These signs are so subtle, many people dismiss them as just aging. But if you catch them early, you can intervene, restore balance, and prevent serious illness. In this episode, we'll explore the signs themselves, what they really mean under the surface, what simple steps you can take to reverse them, and why waiting is the most dangerous decision. So if you or someone you love is over 60, grab a pen, take notes, and let's begin the journey of listening to the body before it starts to shout. Now that we've reminded ourselves of the quiet ways the body speaks, and just how dangerous it can be to ignore its whispers, let's not waste a single moment. Because when it comes to prevention, time isn't just precious, it's powerful. What I'm about to share with you could be the difference between early intervention and late regret. These 6 signs may appear ordinary, but I assure you, they are anything but harmless. So let's take them one by one. And remember, if you recognize even just the first 2 in yourself or a loved one, don't wait. Take action. Warning sign number 1. Persistent fatigue that rest can't fix. I feel tired, and I don't know why. This is often the very first sign that your body is no longer operating at full capacity. And unfortunately, it's the one that's most commonly ignored. Most of us over 60 expect to feel a little slower. We brush it off as aging. But here's the key difference. Normal fatigue improves with rest. Warning fatigue doesn't. If you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep but still wake up feeling drained, if you need to lie down after light activity, or if basic tasks like cooking or walking feel like climbing a mountain, that's a signal. Exclamation mark what it might mean. Heart not pumping efficiently. Low red blood cell count, anemia. Infections or chronic inflammation. Poor thyroid function. Side effects of medications. Older adult patient story. Linda, 70, was an active church volunteer. Over 2 months, she found herself canceling more plans, skipping walks, and feeling hollow. Her tests showed a vitamin B12 deficiency and early thyroid imbalance. With small interventions, her energy returned, and so did her confidence. White heavy checkmark what you can do. Get your iron, B12, thyroid, and blood sugar tested. Add protein to breakfast and hydrate early. Try light stretching or a short morning walk to stimulate circulation. Warning sign number 2. Loss of appetite or sudden disinterest in food. Nothing tastes right anymore. I'm just not hungry. This isn't just about meals, it's about what your body's trying to tell you. After 60, changes in taste and appetite can signal digestive issues or acid reflux, liver or kidney stress, emotional changes like depression, medication interactions, the start of immune system weakening. When you stop enjoying food, your body stops receiving fuel. That's when weakness begins to multiply. Older adult patient story. Mr. Benson, 76, had lost 5 pounds in 2 months. He thought it was just aging, but he was actually suffering from low zinc levels and medication-induced gastritis. After correcting those, his appetite and weight stabilized. White heavy checkmark what you can do. Monitor your weight weekly. More than 2 pounds lost in a week equals warning. Eat in a calm, social setting. Consider herbal digestive teas before meals. Ask your doctor to review your medications. Pushpin fatigue plus appetite loss equals urgent signal. If these 2 show up together, don't delay. The body may already be slipping into a catabolic, breakdown, state. Warning sign number 3. Frequent dizziness or balance problems. I feel off when I stand. Sometimes I lose my footing. This is not a normal part of aging. It's one of the most dangerous early symptoms to ignore. Falls in older adults are often not caused by one bad step, but by weeks or months of worsening inner balance and circulation. What it might mean. Low blood pressure or poor hydration. Side effects of medication. Inner ear issues. Irregular heartbeat. Mild strokes or neurological changes. Older adult patient story. Judith, 73, said, "I just get a little dizzy in the mornings." It turned out she was experiencing orthostatic hypotension, a drop in blood pressure when standing. With a change in hydration and standing posture, her episode stopped, and so did her fall risk. White heavy checkmark. What you can do. Rise from bed or chairs slowly using support. Drink a glass of water within 15 minutes of waking. Limit caffeine early in the day. Discuss dizziness with your doctor. Never normalize it. Warning, sign number 4. Restless sleep or feeling exhausted after a full night. I sleep all night, but I still wake up tired. This is one of the most deceptive signs. You think you're getting rest, but your body isn't truly recovering. Poor sleep equals poor repair equals faster breakdown. Causes may include sleep apnea, often undiagnosed in seniors. High stress or cortisol levels. Nighttime bathroom trips due to overactive bladder. Blood sugar swings at night. Older adult patient story. David, 71, kept waking up at 3 a.m. He thought it was his age, but he had undiagnosed sleep apnea and blood sugar dips overnight. With adjustments in diet and sleep habits, his nighttime energy stabilized, and so did his memory. White heavy checkmark. What you can do. Keep a simple sleep diary for 7 days. Avoid screen time and caffeine after 6 p.m. Try magnesium-rich foods, almonds, bananas, spinach, in the evening. Ask your doctor about a sleep assessment if problems persist. Warning, sign number 5. Grip weakness or trouble with stairs and chairs. I can't open jars like I used to. If your hands are losing strength or you find yourself using your arms to push out of chairs, it may be more than joint pain. It may be early muscle loss. After 60, you naturally lose 3 to 5% of muscle mass every decade if you're not actively maintaining it. What it might mean. Protein deficiency. Vitamin D or magnesium shortage. Inflammatory joint issues. Early sarcopenia, muscle wasting. Older adult patient story. Maria, 67, had difficulty carrying groceries. We added small hand grip exercises, light protein smoothies, and short daily walks. 3 months later, she felt strong again and proud. White heavy checkmark. What you can do. Do 5 minutes of resistance exercise daily, e.g., wall push-ups, leg lifts. Prioritize protein at every meal. Check vitamin D levels annually. Use utensils or tools that support hand strength. Warning, sign number 6, brain fog or memory changes that feel off. I'm not myself lately, it's like my mind is walking through mist. Occasional forgetfulness is normal, but when it becomes frequent, confusing, or concerning, the brain may be asking for help. Mental fog isn't a personality flaw. It's a biological warning. What it might mean. Inadequate brain oxygen, due to poor sleep or circulation. Deficiency in B vitamins or omega-3s. Dehydration. Early cognitive decline. Older adult patient story. Elaine, 70, couldn't remember her neighbor's name, someone she saw weekly. She worried it was dementia, but we found dehydration, low B12, and anxiety. With support, the fog lifted. White heavy checkmark. What you can do. Hydrate early and often. Eat brain-supportive foods. Walnuts, salmon, leafy greens. Do daily mental activities, puzzles, music, storytelling. Talk to your doctor early about any memory changes. Because I know how overwhelming this may feel. You might be seeing one sign in yourself. Maybe 2. You may be remembering a loved one who's been brushing off changes. You might even feel a wave of fear, thinking, is it already too late? Let me tell you clearly, no, it's not. The goal of this conversation isn't to scare you, it's to empower you. You're not here because you're helpless. You're here because you're paying attention, and that alone puts you ahead of most. So in this final section, I want to guide you toward what to do next, step by step, gently and practically. Because early signs are not dead ends, they are doorways. Let's walk through them together. Compass first, pause, don't panic. If you've seen one or more of these signs in yourself, it's easy to fall into self-blame or fear. But here's the truth. These signs are not proof of disease. They are invitations to respond. They are your body's way of saying, help me rebalance. Let's adjust. Let's restore. And in many cases, that restoration doesn't require major intervention. It simply requires action taken now rather than later. Because when it comes to your health after 60, small things matter more than ever. Memo recap: the 6 early warning signs. Let's summarize them quickly. Fatigue that lingers even after rest. Loss of appetite or change in taste. Frequent dizziness or imbalance. Unrefreshing sleep or nighttime restlessness. Sudden weakness in grip, legs, or stairs. Mental fog, forgetfulness, or not feeling like yourself. These may seem unrelated, but often they're connected. They're signals that your energy systems, nervous system, muscle system, or nutritional status are out of balance. The sooner you notice, the more powerfully you can respond. Wrench what to do next. A 4-step action plan. White heavy checkmark. Step 1. Observe without judgment. Spend 3 to 5 days simply noticing your energy at different times of day, your appetite and meals, your sleep quality, your balance, grip, or brain clarity. Write it down. This creates a record that helps your doctor and helps you see patterns. White heavy checkmark. Step 2. Schedule a preventive checkup. Even if you feel okay, bring your notes to your physician and ask for blood work, B12, iron, vitamin D, thyroid, glucose, blood pressure and heart rhythm checks, a medication review, cognitive screening if memory is a concern. Pushpin tip: if your doctor says it's just aging, but you feel something is off, seek a second opinion. You know your body best. White heavy checkmark. Step 3. Make one small change this week. Choose just one change based on your symptoms. If you're tired, start with morning stretching and protein-rich breakfasts. If you're weak, add resistance movements 5 minutes/day. If you're foggy, increase water and add brain foods like walnuts or salmon. If you're dizzy, hydrate early and rise from chairs slowly. Small habits compound, and over time, they shift your health trajectory. White heavy checkmark. Step 4. Don't do it alone. Share what you've learned with someone, your partner, adult child, or neighbor. Health isn't just physical, it's relational. You'll be surprised how often others say, "I've felt that too." Seedling real stories of recovery begin here. Let me remind you, I've seen these signs reverse time and time again. A woman in her 70s, dismissed for being just tired, found new energy once her iron was restored. A retired teacher who thought he had dementia was simply dehydrated and vitamin B12 deficient. A grandmother who feared her balance was just aging regained confidence with 10 minutes of daily leg strengthening. None of these people needed hospitalization. They just needed awareness, support, and timely choices. You can be one of them. Not because you're perfect, but because you're paying attention, and that's where transformation always starts. Now I want to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these 6 signs in your body or mind lately? Did any of them surprise you? What small change are you ready to commit to this week? Share your thoughts in the comments. Ask your questions. And if you feel alone in what you're experiencing, I promise you you're not. Let this space be where understanding begins. My dear friend, you are not fragile. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are still capable, still learning, still growing. And your body, even now, is trying to guide you. It may whisper through fatigue. It may tap you on the shoulder with dizziness. It may tug at your sleeve with a foggy morning or an achy step. But it has not stopped speaking. Your job is to listen and respond with care, not fear. With curiosity, not shame. With action, not delay. Because your health doesn't fade overnight. It fades when warning signs go unheard. But if you start listening now, sparkles, you'll feel stronger in your own skin. Sparkles, you'll walk with more confidence. Sparkles, you'll move through your days with presence and pride. So don't wait for pain. Don't wait for a diagnosis. Don't wait for someone else to tell you what you already feel. Listen. And remember, your best years are not behind you. They're just waiting to be claimed with clarity. I'm Dr. Eric Bergman. Stay aware. Stay brave. And as always, stay kind to the body that's been carrying you this far.